to another episode of the You Gotta Get Up podcast. I'm your co-host, Elliott Jennings, and I'm here with my boy,
Mr. Plazantes.
He would love if his name was actually that.
Not really. I don't know how to spell that. Plizantez.
Yeah.
Nah, that's lame.
On paper.
On paper, it's lame, but it sounds good.
You said it in real life.
Yeah. It's like one of those words that sound good, but when you try and write it out, it sucks. Like hippopotamus.
Plazantes.
Like hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus is a nasty word.
Yeah,
on paper.
It sounds great saying it, but it's impossible to spell.
If you look at it, I mean, it's not impossible. It just doesn't
Can
look
you spell
good.
hippopotamus right now?
I'm not.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
I can do it, but I'm not going.
That's what I'm saying.
We call that a hippo.
That's what we call it. At my house, we call it a hippo.
We call it a hippo. That's what my son calls a hippo. And for some reason, he thinks they're cute and cuddly because of how they're depicted in animations. And let me just tell you, hippos are absolute monsters.
They're dangerous.
Yo, if you encounter one in some water, run. You're in danger.
You gotta bounce. You gotta go.
You're in danger. I'm telling you. Okay. But anyway, we've got another fun episode for you guys. Drake here loves to make games.
I do.
And we do this all the time.
I do.
And sometimes he trips me up. I think one time we had a draft for like Drake songs just alone, and that was a really good one.
Well, you know what?
I won that
one.
one.
Make an appearance.
That one might have to make an appearance.
Not necessarily a draft. Not necessarily a draft. But
okay.
The Drake songs might make an appearance again.
Okay, I love Drake songs. Those are cool.
So.
But yeah.
Yeah, we're both wearing black and blue.
We didn't plan this.
That was cute.
We're adorable. I have to say.
Anyways, but yes, so I decided to make this episode again another fun one. Again, don't worry if you like the in-depth disagreements between us. There'll be plenty of those in the future, but we just like having fun. We're fun people.
Yeah, and this is something that we do on a consistent.
We want to
basis.
show you exactly what it's like to be around me and Elliott
all the time.
Yeah. So, you should see the memes we send to each other. It's crazy.
Gosh.
So
nuts.
It's absolutely nuts. So, but I just want to make sure you guys get a little taste of what it's like to be around us. So, but I made a game, and I feel like a game host. So, for those who are blessed enough to watch us on our YouTube channel, I'm gonna wear my little host glasses. Maybe if I can carry them or see them on the entire time. Those are your game host glasses. So you can only go and check that out if you're on YouTube. So for the YouTube followers, what to do?
If he put that on with a suit, you would look like Neo.
That's kind of like my dream.
To be Neo?
Not really. Oh, you're not. Are you talking about like, from the Matrix?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like you should let me.
That's your dream?
Yo, man.
Okay.
You should let me. Oh, that's not even Neo. That's Mario.
You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing myself. What does Neo sing? Hold on a second. Oh, no, I know what it is. What is? Oh my gosh. And I'm so sick of love songs. Yeah, right there. And Miss Independent.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Let's go. That's my dream.
I was waiting for the Miss Independent.
Yeah, Miss Independent.
Yeah.
That's my dream. Anywhoosy, so I have these categories. So we're gonna go and play about 4. We're gonna play 4 games this category this time.
Let's
4
do
games.
it.
So
4 games.
I'm the game host. So, and I want you guys to play along. I want you to be honest. Write these down in the comments. How many times did you guys get these questions right? Right? Be honest. That's all we're about.
Drake is really good with like music like facts, and I don't know what kind of like encyclopedia he reads on a consistent
It's just
basis.
called a touch of the tizzy.
Little touch
Of that tizzy.
because he remembers it all, and I'm like, this is
My
crazy.
brain's a filing cabinet.
Yeah, mine is not. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't remember what I ate for
But I
breakfast.
can't let you look at
6
my
days
laptop
ago.
again. So I need you to look dead on into the people's eyes and let them know exactly
I
what's
look
going
where
on.
I want.
Okay, word. Sound a little aggressive in my opinion, but that's all right. Anyways, first game is called the blind ranking game.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give Elliot a blind ranking situation where basically I'm going to give him a category, right? And then I'm going to basically say a person, and he has to rank these people from 1 to 5 and what he thinks. But the problem is, though, he doesn't know the next person who's coming after that person. So if I sit there and say, if I give an option, he puts a number 3, he can no longer put a person number 3. He can't swap around, so he's just kind of stuck with what he has.
Okay.
All right. So
what's the category this time?
this first one is influential people of music.
Okay.
All right. So your first person is Dolly Parton.
And this is based on how influential
They are. Again, you can think about like what they do for music. You can think about what they do outside of music.
I'll put her at 4. But I want to preface that by saying
Dolly Parton at 4, America's sweetheart.
I want to preface this by saying I love Dolly Parton more than most people. Like
Not me.
You love Dolly Parton more than me?
I'd kiss her right on the cheek in cursive.
In cursive.
In cursive.
I'm gonna tell on you. Dolly Parton.
Spud, I love you.
No.
Spud's my wife. In case you didn't know.
I love Dolly Parton, and if she ran for president,
I'd vote for Dolly Parton in a heartbeat. No matter if she sat there and said like, "Yo, we should like bomb,"
matter.
whoever. I'm like, yeah,
Dolly Parton ran for president, I would vote for her.
Who would her vice president be?
Wouldn't be Jolene.
It'd be Colonel Sanders, I think.
Colonel Sanders?
Have you?
She's a little bit more serious.
Shout out Dolly Parton with Dollywood.
Dollywood is one of my
some of the best fried chicken I've ever had in my entire life.
I swear, if you're ever in Tennessee and you go to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg,
Dollywood is the
go
stop.
to Dollywood, and when you go to get food, go to Aunt Granny's. It's a family-style restaurant.
That's kind of a contradiction, though.
It is, but
how can you be an aunt and a granny?
Okay, well, when you hear where the name came from, you'll understand.
Where'd it come from?
I believe it's actually her nephew, and that's how he used to call her. He used to call her
Aunt Granny.
Called her Aunt Granny when he was a kid. So
oh Lord.
So that's where the name came. That's a story I heard from someone who's worked for Dolly Parton for a long time. I don't know it to be true, but I do know that that's some of the best fried chicken I've ever had in my entire life.
No, it is
like,
pretty bussin'.
You like anywhere on the planet, and I've lived in Korea. Okay, so.
Korean fried chicken does go crazy.
Do with that information what you will. But I got to put her at 4 just because we're talking about influential musicians, and I have a sneaky suspicion that you're going to put some really influential people on there.
Who knows? But we have Dolly Parton at what, 4?
I put her at 4.
I'm just saying, Dolly, if I would put you at 1.
Yeah, but...
Nope, you already said it. You already said 4.
I am putting her at 4.
You said 4.
Influential's not the same
Second
as lovable.
person.
If it was lovable, she'd be number 1.
Second person, Post Malone.
5. Why would you even put him on here?
Hey, you don't know who the next people might be.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Number 3, Sir George Martin. He was known as the 5th Beatle.
Influential 2.
Dang, above Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
1.
Oh. And number 5, or yours is number 3, is Rick Rubin.
Yeah, sure.
Is that a fair list, or would you say you change?
I would switch. No, I would keep. Well, I would switch Dolly Parton with. I would switch Dolly Parton to number 2, and then push everyone else back. No, I'll put her at 3, and then I'll push. I would swap her. I would swap her and Rick Rubin.
So it'd be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Then it'd be Sir George Martin.
And then Dolly Parton.
Then
Rick Rubin.
And then Post Malone.
Post Malone doesn't belong on that list.
Okay, sorry. You don't know who could have been. That's why it's a blind ranking.
I know. But he just
look at this man. Oh my gosh, this man's harassing my game.
This is how he does me every time.
He wouldn't do this to Alex Trebek. He wouldn't do this to Drew Carey.
Alex Trebek went quadruple platinum in my household.
Facts.
Yeah.
Vanna White went triple platinum in my house.
Who's that?
You don't know who Vanna White is?
Wait. What show?
She was on Wheel of Fortune.
Oh yeah, no.
Vanna White?
I didn't watch Wheel of Fortune very
Dang,
often.
that just shows how different we are.
Yeah, it does.
But number 2, the second one of these is Drake songs.
Okay.
Hotline Bling.
3.
Ooh.
Gotta go 3.
Controller.
5. Because I have a sneaky suspicion there's some really good bangers on here.
Hold on, we're going home. This is like my wife's favorite Drake song. Shout out, Spud. I love you.
I remember where I was when I first heard that song.
I remember I was at my friend's house, and it was like wintertime, and
I was on my way to the lake.
I was with my friends. It was wintertime, and then they sat there, and I just heard like that. And I was like, I was like, what is this?
I remember we were listening to the radio, me and my friend, shout out my homie Eric, and we were on our way to the lake out at Cook's Landing, and the radio dude was like, we got a brand new Drake, got brand new Drizzy, hold on, we're going home. And I was like, what? So we turned it up, obviously. And
no questions asked. Obviously.
And then the drums dropped, and then of course like that the Majid Jordan that vocal.
What has he been up to? Does anybody know? Has anybody get in contact with Majid Jordan? What's up with him?
He be dropping new music, but that man got shelved. I swear.
Oh my gosh.
Drake took the sauce and ran off.
That feel was crazy. The doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
I got my eyes on you. Dang, did I sound like Drake right there? That was pretty good. My name is Drake too.
Your name
is everything that I see. I want your hot love and emotion endlessly. Man, hold on a second. We might have to come back. Get me in the booth.
What? Which ones did I use already? I used 3 and 5.
I
used
Hotline Bling, Controller, and hold on, we're going home.
No, but
so you use Controller at 5.
Then,
Hotline Bling is 3.
And then hold on, we're going home. I'll put it 2.
Dang,
love that song.
Marvin's Room.
1.
I would agree. I'd agree.
1.
And then 4th one is God's Plan.
I'll take that.
Is that a perfect list for you?
I'll take it in that order. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, last one of this category is Best Producers. Number 1, Kanye.
Are you gonna bug me out with the list of people?
Who knows? It's Kanye.
Kanye's going at 3.
Kanye at 3. Wow.
Kanye's going at 3.
Adam Young, also known as Owl City.
Ooh. Gotta put him at 4.
Now, Adam, I am so sorry.
Yo, listen. I have to also preface. Sorry. I have to say that's not me talking about skill only. I think I'm talking about greatest as in like catalogs.
It's all logistics.
And everything.
It's all technicalities with this man.
It is because if we're talking about skills, I'm gonna put him way higher. But we're not. We're talking about, you said the greatest producers, so gotta put him at 4.
So Kanye 3, Adam Young 4.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre. Look at the silence.
I love Dr. Dre. Oh, you want to know what? I could put Dre at 3.
You already have Kanye at 3.
No, I said 4. Wasn't it 4? Oh, I have them at 3 and 4. So you have to go 2 or 5.
2 or 5.
Let's go Dre at 2.
Dre at 2.
Yeah.
John Bellion.
1.
No.
He knows me. Look, I love John Bellion.
John Bellion at 1?
I gotta because I can't put him at 5. I'm not putting him at 5.
What happens if I put Quincy Jones on the list? What would you do?
I know I have to take the L.
But
I knew you were gonna do
number
that.
Number 5 is Pharrell.
Damn it. It's gonna be 5. I gotta put him at 5. But no,
I played him so dirty.
He does this to me all the time.
So dirty.
So check this out. My list would be, out of that list, it would be Pharrell.
You can put Adam Young last.
It would be Pharrell. Then it would be, yeah, probably.
That's so hurtful, Adam.
It would be Pharrell, then Bellion, then Dre,
Then Kanye.
then Kanye,
Then Adam.
then Adam.
Man, Adam.
Yeah. I'm sorry to do that to you,
Adam.
Adam, I love your music. I love your synth work. It's the greatest synth work I've ever heard in my life.
Adam Young.
It's the greatest synth work I've ever heard in my life. However, my guy, these other ones they've got smackaroos on smackaroos on smackaroos that I have on
I'd be
repeat.
insulted.
I bet you would.
I'd be insulted if I was Adam Young. Alrighty. Well, that completes our first category. How did you feel about that game?
I feel tricked, but it's okay. I feel good. It was good.
Alright, the second game is Would You Rathers.
Ooh.
Ooh. There's 3 of these. Alright, you ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Number 1, would you rather be a famous artist or bring back an artist already from the dead to record and tour for 10 more years? If so, who?
Would I rather be a famous artist?
Would you rather be a famous artist? Would you rather bring back an artist from the dead and have them tour and make more albums for 10 years?
Am I working with them?
Nope.
Oh no, I'm gonna be the famous.
So you're selfish. We could bring back people like Elvis Presley, or we could bring back Frank Sinatra.
Why would it be Elvis Presley or Frank Sinatra?
It could be Tupac.
No, it would be Mike Jackson. It would be Michael Jackson.
But you just have to say you do it yourself. Selfish. That's crazy. Okay, it's your answer though. That's all I'm saying.
That's
we
fine.
could have got the world more 10 years of Michael Jackson, but Elliott's like, no, screw that. It's my turn.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I probably should do that.
Nope, you already said it.
That's fine.
Number 2,
I'll take it.
would you rather record a 12-song album with Timbaland, but you can only do a reggae album, or do a song with Quincy Jones and that song gets a place on a Marvel movie, but it's known as the worst Marvel movie of all time?
You say Timbaland for the first one?
You can do a 12-song album with Timbaland, but it has to be a reggae album.
Timbaland reggae. I can make. I'm good with reggae. That's not a problem.
But it's a Quincy Jones song, but it's on a Marvel movie, but it's the worst Marvel movie of all time.
Yeah, but forget. Is it only on the Marvel movie, or is it like?
It's only the Marvel movie.
It doesn't make charts or anything.
It doesn't make charts. It's a Marvel movie. But you get to work with your idol.
I know. I love Quincy Jones. I would probably do the song with Quincy Jones.
I'd just be known as like the worst song
it
of all
wouldn't
time
matter.
in the Marvel
I'd
history.
get the chance to do the Timbaland album later on.
I don't know. Timbaland might hear that song. He's like, pass.
If I do a song with Quincy Jones, Timbaland's, the song's not bad. You didn't say the song's bad. You just said that the movie was bad.
I did say that. My dog was going crazy on that pillow over there.
Okay.
That was wild. Oh, wow. All right. Last one of the Would You Rathers.
Okay.
Would you rather never get to listen to your favorite album ever again, or only hear a song one time and never hear it again? So say, for example, you can only listen to Never Getting Back Together with Taylor Swift one time. After that, you can never hear that song ever again, but you can listen to more songs. But after you hear that song, you can never listen to that song ever again. But it means it gives you an opportunity to listen to more music, but you might find another favorite song, but you can never listen to it ever again.
Wait, so I can only listen to that
You can only listen to every single song one time in the world. You can never listen to it ever again. Or you can never listen to your favorite album ever again.
Or I could never listen to my favorite album in the world ever again.
Ever.
But then every song that I ever listened to...
You can only listen to it once. That's it. Oh, never mind. I was going to try and catch her. I was going to try and catch her on 4K.
I was... Jeez.
I'm with the questions. I got them.
I don't understand, like... Oh, wait, so I either...
You can listen to as many songs as you want, but you can never listen to your favorite album ever again as much times as you want. But you can only listen to one song one time ever, and you can never listen to it ever again. But you might find another favorite song and be like, that was the most beautiful song I ever heard in my life.
So I can never have another favorite album again, is what you're saying?
Never.
Well, then I have to go against that one. I have to go with not listening to my favorite album ever again. And that would be heartbreaking because that's Thriller. Pain.
That is pain. Alrighty, that finishes our second section.
All he want to do is break my heart.
No. You don't have to pick the options. I'm just saying, you have to pick an option, but you have the choice of two evils.
He wants to break my heart.
No, but that ends our second section of Would You Rathers. Alrighty, now this one's going to be fun. This is going to be a quiz time to see how well you know music history.
No, okay. That's not fair. All right.
Alrighty. Well, again, this could be a part 1, this could be a part 2, and Ellie could do the same exact thing for me in another episode. If you guys like that, let us know. We have to do it. But you guys are giving us comments right now, so we're trying to do this off the cuff. So let us know what you want to hear. But I think we're doing a great job. I think we're having fun. All right, number 1. Where is the Beatles originally from? Is it from Newcastle, Dublin, Liverpool, or London?
Liverpool.
That is correct. You have 1 out of 1 right now.
Bang.
Alrighty. Don't be looking at my laptop.
I'm not looking at the laptop.
Number 2. Which artist has the most Grammys? Quincy Jones, Beyonce, Stevie Wonder, or Bob Dylan?
The most Grammys?
Most Grammys.
It's either Beyonce or Quincy Jones. I think it's Beyonce.
It is Beyonce with 32 Grammys.
Yeah. Never
Quincy
got
Jones
album of
is
the
the
year,
third.
though. It's absurd.
Quincy Jones is the 3rd most popular. I don't know how many Bob Dylan or Stevie Wonder on there are. I just put them on there. I just put them on there just for...
I knew it wasn't either of them.
But, okay, sorry, Stevie Wonder.
I love Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder didn't see that coming. So...
Yes, he did.
Honest, that's another... We'll have to come back to that one. Anyways, that's not even like a conspiracy or anything. I believe Stevie Wonder's blind. Not blind. I believe that man can see. So, anyways, number 3. So, Elliot right now is 2 for 2. Number 3. Which rapper's real name is Calvin Codazar Brobus Jr.? Is it Busta Rhymes?
Snoop Dogg.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You want to hear the rest of the options?
Go show me the options.
Busta Rhymes, Ludacris, Snoop Dogg, or Grandmaster Flash?
Snoop Dogg.
It is Snoop Dogg. How'd you know that?
He's
like
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, I didn't know his name. That's why I had to search it up.
It's Snoop Dogg.
That's why I had to search it up. I didn't know his name was Snoop D-O-G-G.
That's a well-known fact.
George Washington being the first president of the United States is a well-known fact.
In the culture, it's a well-known fact.
Again, not part of the culture. My skin tone does not agree with that.
It's okay. It's okay. That's fair. What am I? 3 for 3? Let's
3
go.
for 3. Number
We're
4.
Knocking
How
out.
many number 1 Billboard songs has The Weeknd had? 7, 9, 2, or 4?
Number what now?
7, 9, 2, or 4. How many number 1 song billboards has The Weeknd had?
The Weeknd.
Abel. From Canada.
I don't know. 9.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
It is 7.
I don't listen to The Weeknd. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ooh, I'm
not
blinded
gonna lie
by
to
the
you.
lights. It's 7.
He's a good pop star.
What? Oh, you're at 3 out of 4. That's 75% right
Hey,
now.
somebody tried to tell me The Weeknd was better than Michael Jackson, and I could not have.
No, that's somebody would go to jail for domestic violence because of that.
I was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. I'm not even going to argue with you online. Like,
If you think that was a hot take, guess what? You can listen back on episode 4 and hear a lot of our hot takes.
Yeah.
So
no, that dude was tripping. They were like, look at the note. I was like, get out of here. Like, I'm not.
look at the
entertaining.
streams. He has more streams than any other artist of all time.
Yeah, don't care. Doesn't matter.
Didn't ask.
Didn't ask.
Alrighty. Who wrote Symphony number 5? Mozart, Debussy, John Sosa, or Beethoven?
Number 5.
Who wrote Symphony number 5? Mozart, Debussy. Mozart?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
It's
It is
Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Lee.
Alrighty, friends. Elliot now is 3 for 5.
Okay.
That's 60%.
How
In
many
case
we
you're not
got?
good at math.
Is there 7?
There's 10 questions.
10. Okay, let's go. All I need is like a C to pass.
C's get degrees. That's what my motto. I still dropped out of college. Number 6. What year did Owl City release Fireflies? 2008, 2009, 2006, or 2011?
Fireflies dropped in, I would say, why did you put them out of order like that? It's 2008.
It is not 2008. It
was
is
06?
2009.
What? Is that real?
2009. Yeah.
I could have sworn
It actually
Owl City
reached
was in
Billboard
mine.
charts. It reached number 1 Billboard charts in November 2009.
November of 2009.
It came out in February 2009.
I could have swore I listened to it in middle school. That must have been incorrect. That must have been freshman year. All right, cool.
Maybe your thoughts are lying to you.
Evidently.
So what are you now? 3 for 6?
That's crazy.
That's 50. You were doing so good at the beginning.
These questions have gotten harder.
All right, number 7.
Man, went back to my childhood.
Who is number 7? Who is the best-selling duo of all time? Hall and Oates, Daft Punk, Outkast, or Simon and Garfunkel?
Ugh. This is a really tough question. How am I supposed to know that? Best-selling?
Best-selling duo of all time.
Name them again.
Hall and Oates, Daft Punk, Outkast, and Simon and Garfunkel.
I'm going to get this wrong, but I'm going to go Hall & Oates.
You are correct. It is Hall & Oates, and I found out that they have sold over 80 million records.
I was gonna say because they were popular in a time where you had to buy full albums.
80 million records,
Yeah,
but I found out that information from their website.
Wow,
That they're the best-selling duo of all time.
that's crazy.
And they're not even together anymore.
I know.
That's very unfortunate.
I know.
So you are now 4 for 7.
And then 4 for yeah. Let's go. We're up. We're up.
All right. True or false? Dave Grohl is the most has the most Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions than anyone else.
What?
Dave Grohl
Has the most
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions than anybody else.
You mean what, for different bands that he's been with?
Yeah.
True.
It is false. It is actually Eric Clapton.
That's crazy. My mom loves Eric Clapton.
And Eric Clapton has 3 with his own career, with the Yardbirds, and Cream.
That's a crazy.
Cream was a crazy name, but it was the 60s, so everybody was just like, you know what I'm saying? The 60s was a crazy time.
It was. It was.
How many Grammys does Elvis have? 3, 5, 8, or 9?
3.
It is 3. Wow, look at you. 5 for 8.
Okay.
So I don't know what that percentage is right now.
No, I'm actually 5 for 9, I think.
No, because I have 2 more questions.
Oh, okay.
No, I actually lied. I have 1 more question. So you need to get this one question to get a 60%.
All right, let's do it.
You know what? Let's do double or nothing.
5 for 9.
Let's do double or nothing. If you get this wrong, you're an absolute failure. But if you get this,
Absolute
you pass.
failure. All right, let's go.
All right. Last question. Finish this lyric. Do you remember the blank night of September?
Oh my gosh. The 21st.
Is that your final answer? Again, this determines if you get it all or nothing.
Yeah.
The 21st or 23rd?
21st.
You sure?
No.
I'm giving you an opportunity.
I feel like you're tricking me by saying
Hey,
23rd night.
it's the 21st or 23rd. It's your choice.
21st. Final answer.
You are correct. It is the 21st night of September from Earth, Wind,
I
and
love
Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. If I had gotten that wrong, I would never forgive myself.
Wow. How was that? Was that good?
That was good.
That was a good quiz?
My hands are sweating.
Hyperhidrosis, also known as wet people disease.
Uh-huh.
WPD.
My favorite song from Earth, Wind, and Fire is In the Stone.
Didn't ask. So.
Wow. Violation. That's a violation.
We are killing it.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
doing pretty good.
Good.
I mean, it's like,
I wasn't prepared for any of this.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, but for you to be, like, on the spot and, like, getting it all
Yeah.
done, it's actually pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. So, last game that we have here is monthly listeners, higher or lower?
Wait, what?
As monthly listeners, higher or lower? And this is all according to Spotify. So basically, I'm going to give you an artist.
Like, oh, theirs. Okay.
I'm going to give you an artist, and I'm going to give you their number at first, and I'm going to give you another artist. I'm going to see if their numbers are higher or lower than the previous artist.
Okay.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Play along, everybody. The first artist is Morgan Wallen with 37.7 million followers.
Okay.
All right. The
Followers or listens?
Monthly listeners.
Okay.
I lied.
Okay.
Monthly listeners. All right. 37.7 million for Morgan Wallen.
Cool.
All right. The next band is in 1975. Do you think they have more listeners or less listeners?
Less listeners.
You are correct. They have 16 million. All right. The next artist is Ray Charles. Higher or lower?
Then the 1975.
The 1975. Higher or lower? Ray Charles.
Lower.
It is. It's 11 million.
I know folks don't give my man Ray enough credit, bro. They don't listen to him enough. And you should go listen to Ray Charles.
Well, hey. Maybe our fan base can just give him a second win.
Give him a boost.
That's what I'm saying. Next artist is Willie Nelson.
Less than Ray Charles.
You are correct. It is 8.6 million followers. But honestly, a lot
less than I thought.
That's a violation. That's a violation. That man's 90, like what, 2 years old?
He shouldn't be. I mean,
the dude should have more more monthly listeners than that. 8.6.
The older you get, the less relevant you are to listeners. Only your core audience is going to be there. And if he's 90, that means a lot of people who used to listen to him have passed on. So that makes a lot of sense.
Man, I get it, but it's like Ray Charles though.
Yeah, but Ray Charles was.
Oh, so you're saying it's just different?
Ray Charles is more relevant than Willie Nelson, and I'll stand on that.
Look at this man. Beyonce said that Willie Nelson is actually an American treasure.
He is, but he's not as relevant as Ray Charles.
Okay, so American treasures aren't relevant?
No. You know who American treasures are too?
Who?
Purple Heart recipients. Name one.
My grandfather.
Is that legit?
Yeah, my great grandfather. He passed away years ago, but he actually served in World War II. He has a Purple Heart.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, now you feel bad.
No, I don't. Name a medal. Name a Medal of Honor recipient.
Medal of Honor is when you do like something like completely like amazing for like your country, right? Or like for your unit.
It's
right?
it's like the top joint that you can get like in the military.
The guy who killed Osama bin Laden.
I don't know if he got a Medal of Honor for that. He's on a SEAL team.
SEAL Team 6 didn't receive like a.
I don't know if he got a medal. No, you don't get a Medal of Honor for doing something like that. You get a Medal of Honor for doing something like not leaving when your team is supposed to be retreating, and then you go back and you grab all your wounded soldiers and carry them back to the back to the helicopter.
The hotel out there in Saudi Arabia just carrying American infantrymen?
Nah, Forrest Gump, it would have been an acceptable answer for that.
I think. Oh wow, he would have. That's one of my favorite movies too.
Yeah, Forrest Gump would have.
He won the Medal of Honor.
Yeah, because he kept running back. He kept running back and when they were in Vietnam, he kept going back and grabbing all them folks. Taking him back to the helicopter. That's literally what I had in my head. I was like, Forrest Gump was getting him. But
he's not a real person.
I know, but you can't name
a question.
You can't name an actual. Plenty of people have actually got. My point being, American treasures don't always get the clout they deserve. Okay, Willie Nelson is amazing. Love him.
Name me 3 Willie Nelson songs right now.
Can't do it. That's my point. I can name you Ray Charles.
He's like, I love him. Name me 3 songs. Can't do it.
Can't do it. I love him as a person.
That's a crime.
But I can name you 3.
You were always on my mind. Really? You don't know freaking.
Never listen to Willie Nelson's
On
music.
the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Is that a Willie Nelson song?
Yes, that's like his biggest song.
Oh, I know that song.
He also does a song like Georgia on My Mind. Georgia.
That's a Ray Charles song.
Georgia. The whole night through.
Georgia on My Mind's a Ray Charles song.
Yeah, but it was kind of like the white version.
Okay. I don't know that one. I know the Ray Charles version. Because Ray Charles is more relevant than Willie Nelson.
To be honest, though,
Ray Charles is more relevant than Willie Nelson.
Let me tell you something. I don't think I can name you 3 Ray Charles songs.
I can tell you why.
Why?
Because you're not from the culture.
I want everybody that is not part of the culture.
I'm going to tell you, you should be able to name 3 Ray Charles songs.
I want to let everybody know
you just named one.
Georgia on My Mind?
Yeah. Hit the Road, Jack.
Oh, that's a Ray Charles song?
Oh, my Lord. Yes.
That song sounds like it was from like the 1920s, though, no cap.
Hit the Road. I know.
It sounds like the same time as the Hokey Pokey. Like Hit the Road, Jack and the Hokey Pokey written by the same guy in the same day.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. But Ray Charles, shout out Jamie Foxx though for doing the best Ray Charles impersonation of all time.
Great biopic right there.
Yeah, that's easily top 5.
Yeah, easily.
For Ray.
I mean, you literally think you're watching the real
deal.
No,
he looks like Ray Charles.
He looks like him. Mannerisms. He hung out with him beforehand. Like he hung out with the real. Done that. Sounds like him. You shouldn't have. Sounds like him and everything.
Wow.
You know, so
well, I mean, I still don't think I can name another Ray Charles song though. I don't. Yeah, that's kind of sad though. But like I should. But like as much as I love music, I don't know.
No.
Ray Charles wasn't really like a guy that like I sat there and grew up like. So then it's like I need to learn more Ray Charles.
America the Beautiful. You know that one?
I know it. But
You ever seen The Sandlot?
Yeah.
That's like one of the most beautiful moments in that movie is when they're playing the Ray Charles version of America the Beautiful. It's one of my favorite renditions of that song.
Well,
America.
Okay, that was crazy.
America.
Wow. Alrighty.
Do you love your country, Drake?
Oh yeah.
He's like, look at me. Of course I do.
I'm wearing a Kentucky Wildcats basketball.
Oh yeah, but
hoodie.
No, do you know where you're at? You can't wear that around here.
Well, again, like I'm a very unapologetic person. If you have a problem with, I don't even like basketball, so
why do you wear a Kentucky Wildcats basketball?
Got it for like $2 at a Goodwill.
You're not even from Kentucky. You're an Ohio State fan.
I am an Ohio State. Go Bucks. OH. That's right. I heard you, Mom. All right, Ray Charles. He has, Willie Nelson has 8.6 million. All right, next person, Johnny Cash.
How many did Ray Charles have?
No, we're not Ray Charles. It's Willie Nelson's 8.6.
Oh, he's going to be above that.
What do you think? Up? Higher?
Higher, yeah.
You're correct with 12.3 million followers. But he's dead.
Unfortunately.
All right. Johnny Cash or SZA?
SZA.
That is correct with an astounding 66.6. Rebuke that million.
No. Yeah. That's crazy.
SZA.
Yep.
All right. SZA. The next one is Chris Brown.
SZA. Still.
Higher? Oh, Chris Brown. Do you think
Chris Brown's going to be lower?
You are correct with 49 million
SZA's
followers.
got the women
monthly
listeners, and I know because my wife plays SZA on repeat.
Your wife is a 0.6 million.
I tell my wife not to play SZA around me because SZA makes music for like single women who are like.
And your wife's just like, man, I wish I was back to that time.
The women that are fed up with their men, they go to listen to SZA.
She's like, man, I
which
wish
is
I
why
was back
she
in
gets
those
all
days.
those numbers. I'm like, turn that off around me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear none of that garbage.
Like, do you actually love me, or do you want to leave? What's going on?
What is going on? Shout out Tasha.
Love her.
I hope so. All right.
What?
Usher from Chris Brown. More or less. Usher, Chris Brown. Wow. For those who didn't see that, go on YouTube and be around the 37th minute mark. You'll see exactly what I just saw.
I can't believe you're actually targeting me like this. You said Usher, right?
Usher.
He's gonna be less than Chris Brown.
I feel like you're looking at my answers because you've been getting them all right. And Usher has 40.9 million.
I'm using logic here. Like, it makes sense. Like, it makes sense.
But Usher just got done doing that Super Bowl halftime show. You would think that he would gain some popularity, right?
No.
Okay.
Did Usher do the Super Bowl last year?
Yes. Remember he was like dancing, he was like pop locking it with
the skeleton. Because he dropped the album that wasn't very good.
And it wasn't good.
He dropped the album that wasn't very good.
So. I hate when artists do that. They just drop an album that's not good.
Well, because they do it just because like they have the Super Bowl, they have the Super Bowl clout.
It's like a Super Bowl album.
No, it's just not good. He tried to do something.
That's what I'm saying, but he dropped it down for the Super Bowl, and it was like a Super Bowl album.
He tried to do something that wasn't like it wasn't in his purview. Like sometimes just do what you're good at and stop trying to try to ride the waves of the times. Like do what we know you for. You're Usher. You were big and like you know what I'm saying. First of all, he's been making his money on the side doing other things. Like you didn't have to drop an album. No one was looking for an Usher album.
No one was out there saying like, man, I really wish Usher would drop an album.
I really miss him.
I really miss Usher and his dancing.
When he was really on top of the game. No hate to you and your success, but like, brother, I was not like. And here's the thing: when he dropped,
Let It Burn.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh.
I mean, because I'm a fan of old Usher, right?
Oh.
I had Usher as a ringtone. You know what I mean? But
That's crazy.
I had it as a ringtone on a Razor. You feel me?
Wow.
Back in the day. So,
You're old.
you're like 4 years younger than me.
I never had a Razor.
Like, you just had an iPhone straight out.
No, I actually had like a Verizon NV3. Remember, like when phone companies like used to have their own phones? I had an NV3, and I thought I was like pulling all the females because of that phone.
Yeah.
In reality, I was just a player.
Played yourself. Just kidding.
What?
The NV.
The NV3.
Yeah.
I thought they would be envious.
They weren't.
They weren't.
They
They
weren't.
had Razors.
They had.
You know, they actually had like the sidekicks?
The sidekicks were hard back
Yeah,
when
that
they
was crazy.
first dropped. It was like, I need one of those. You remember that show Zoe 101? You remember?
Yes, but I really wanted a pear phone.
The pear phone was hard. You know, they had their version of the sidekicks though. What they call them, tech decks or something like that.
Well, Tech Decks is
No, that's not tech decks. What were those things
I
called?
don't know, like a kickflip or no?
It was called.
I think there was a phone called a kickflip though.
Yeah, but no, on in the show Zoe 101, they had that.
I don't know. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, and like, you know, Chase dropped his in the freaking
Water
in the
fountain?
in the fountain.
Yeah.
Core memory. Idiot. What are you doing? But
You go to boarding school. That's a lot of money.
Right. You know how much your parents are paying for you to be here?
And you just drop your phone in the fountain?
Yeah, oh my.
Because you're afraid of talking to a girl you have a crush on? Idiots. Make a move.
You know, they finally got back together in the new Zoe 102.
Spoiled it. Everybody that was just listening, spoiled it. Ruined it.
If you haven't watched it by now, you really don't care about them. So
Wow. Maybe they should realize it was out.
I'm a real fan. That's what my point is. If you haven't watched it by now, you're not a real fan.
For a long time, that was actually Britney Spears' sister.
Come on, dog. How?
I just didn't.
How did you not know?
I just didn't put two and two together.
Her last name was Spears, and they look like twins.
I mean, but that's like anybody with the last name Williams.
No, it's not. Williams is the top 5 most common name in America. Spears is not.
I think you're just hating on me, honestly.
I'm just saying that's a crazy thing. Everyone knew Jamie Lynn was her sister.
I was more into Victoria Justice.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought she was a baddie, but then she had her own television show.
I heard a rumor that she and Leon
Bridges?
No, Leon the dude from Victorious. I heard that they're together with kids now, like married with kids. I don't know if that's true though. I didn't hear about
the black
it.
guy?
Yeah, but I do know he just dropped an album and it's everything that Frank Ocean should have given us.
You know what though? I'm gonna make a public announcement right now. Frank Ocean, if you're ever hearing this, please drop a new album.
He's not going to do it. He ran off with the bag. Like,
Off Blonde?
off it. There was another thing that he did, and then it got him out of his 3 album deal. And he ran off with the bag because of it. So
I actually have some of his bootleg albums, so I'm like off like some previous release things. Oh no, my disc is becoming full. All right, hold on. We gotta hurry this up.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We can finish up. Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Above.
Nope, lower.
What?
37.9 million.
Y'all get my man Wayne's stuff up, bro.
All right, Lil Wayne, Beyonce.
Oh, above.
It is 54.9 million. That's correct. Ed Sheeran.
Above.
It is with 77.5 million.
Yeah.
Last one, Justin Bieber.
Below Ed Sheeran.
No. 82.1 million.
People are still listening
listeners.
to Bieber. Okay. I was unaware of your game, bro. You deserve it. And he just sold his rights for his catalog for like $500 million.
He's also a dad now.
It might be $750. It might be like $750 of a bill.
He's a dad. He's got to pay some college tuitions.
Oh yeah, the college tuitions that cost almost $1 billion.
Yeah, that's right.
Go him. Go him. I love that for you. Get your money. He's got enough money to build his bunker. If it's his bunker for when the world goes to a nuclear war. So
I agree. But
good on you. Yeah.
So pretty good. How was the little game night?
That was fun.
It was fun.
That was a lot of fun, honestly.
And again, I'm switching back to my regular glasses since the game show is over. But friends, let us know what you think. Again, we're just doing these ideas on the top of our heads. If you have any ideas, make sure to let us know. Pass them along. We love to do these episodes with you guys, and actually, bring you guys on sometimes. We're trying to figure out how to get, actually do like live reactions to like people's albums and stuff like that. Trying to, get it done for you guys. But we would like to see what you guys haven't thought with this. If you guys like us having like more of these like funny, silly like little game night things, I enjoyed making these things and it was just fun. I made this like literally in a day. So
yeah,
but
a lot of fun.
But again, we have social media. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah. We post shorts. We post videos all the time from our previous conversations. So
we're about to start getting in the mix on Twitter. I'm about to start getting on, folks. We want to jump in there, and we're gonna start getting on into the conversation.
But do us a favor. Share this podcast with your family, with your friends. And if you like to have a good time, I think they're gonna like us.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we have for this episode. So do you have any last remarks, any last comments to say?
Have a great night.
I don't like that buzzing part that he did. But we love you.
I'm stimming, I'm sorry.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. We love you.
Just a touch. We love you.
I can't finish his outro. We love you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys.
We'll talk to you guys later.
All right. See you next week. Bye.